Once upon a time, in a city far, far away, there lived a truthful and honest merchant. His name was Omar, and he was famous in the city for his honesty. Every day, his marketplace would be filled with all kinds of goods, from colorful to jewelry. But what truly set Omar apart from the rest of the merchants was commitment to honor. He never deceived his customers. Instead, he treated one with respect, gave them the best price. Word about Omar's honesty far and wide, and people from the city came to shop at his stall. They knew that when they bought something from Omar, exactly what they paid for, and they also would never take advantage of them. Everyone was happy about it. In particular, there was a group of jealous merchants who hated the fact that Omar was more successful than they were. They tried everything they could back at him, but nothing worked. Then one day, one had a brilliant idea. He came to Omar's stall and started shouting, "One, look at that. He's a cheat. He's giving away less than he's supposed to. Don't buy anything from him." At first, Omar was confused and angry, but then he realized that the best way to defend himself was to ignore him and continue helping customers. As usual, he didn't let the attitude get to him. He knew he was honest. And sure enough, the merchant left. The customer approached Omar and asked, "You're giving away less than you're supposed to?" Omar replied, "I would never do such a thing. If you want to check, feel free to look through." The customer agreed and found that everything was just as Omar had said it was. After hearing this, the customer apologized to Omar for believing the rumors and promised to tell everyone he knew about Omar's honesty. And that's exactly what he did. Soon, everyone in the city knew that the jealous merchants had lied about Omar. But Omar still wasn't out of the woods yet. There was one more test he had to pass to prove his honesty. You see, after the incident with the first customer, a few more customers came forward and said that they wanted to test Omar's honesty too. They said they wanted to buy some of his most expensive items, like the shiny jewelry, and they wanted to make sure he wasn't cheating them. But Omar was prepared for this. He took the customers to his back room where he kept his most valuable items and showed them exactly how much he had. Then he invited them to stay in his house for a few days while they watched over the goods. If Omar was a liar, they could take the items and leave. But if he was honest, they would return the items and pay him for them. And that's exactly what happened. The customers returned the items and paid Omar for them. And from that day on, they became his friends. As you can see, Omar's honesty paid off in the end. It may have taken a few bumps along the way, but in the end, his honesty saved his business and made him more successful than he ever could have imagined. If you want to be successful in life, it's important to remember that honesty is always the best policy. Just like Omar, you may face some challenges along the way, but in the end, your honesty will pay off. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope you learned an important lesson about honesty. Remember, honesty is always the best policy. Now it's time to close. Thank you for watching and listening to the story. If you liked the story, please hit the like button so that we know to make more stories like this for you. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe so that you never miss out on our new stories. We have lots more stories to tell you, and we hope you stick around to hear them all.